Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I am here to give you guys a rough translation of One Piece, which is on chapter 976. That ending right there, holy crap, man. It's a lot of questionable things to ask about, but let's just get this recap started and then, yeah. If anything else, let's go. We have to it that Kinemon's allies are really surprised, and then, Kinemon says, I feel like I might actually die in battle today because I used up a lot of life's worth of luck, While Kinemon's ally says, no, you're not going to die. As long as we're here, we're going to take on this enemy head on. We see to it that Kawamatsu ends up swimming in the water and clashes against Kanjuro and says, I won't let you get Lord Momonosuke, you hear me? And we have to it that Kanjuro says, listen, even if you catch me, it's already over. And we see to it that Kanjuro will later on create an image of a bird to fly away. And he says, I'm going to kill her knowing that she's alive here and there. And we see to it that Odin's retainer Kinemon is really upset and trying to go after him, And we see too that Kanju's like, well, look, let's see here. You're not a threat to Kaido's army. You will not even manage to dock on the island of Kakaka or something. And we see to it that, everybody says, give back Lord Momonosuke, you brat. And Sanji was about to go after Lord Momonosuke to save him. And we see to it that Usopp tries to shoot him down, but unfortunately for everyone, they get rained down by Sumigomo, by Kanjuro's devil fruit power to make a cloud of ink and blast him with a bunch of ink arrows, And we see too that Momonosuke tries to stop Kanjuro to stop this madness, And we see too that Kanjuro's like, everyone's going to die. Your father, your mother, they dangled up in the hope of front of everyone that extended their deaths for 20 years. But now all this shall end. And we see to it that Momonosuke tells everyone, can you guys hear me? Don't worry about me. This is what the enemy exactly wants. I promise we'll get out of this on my own. So I want you to defeat Kaido and Orochi and protect Wano from me. Even though Momonosuke says something that's impossible for him. He doesn't know anyone would save him. And we see to it that Luffy says, that's our little Momo. He behaves like a man. Hey, well done, Momo. Even though you're just a poor whiny kid, I will tell you this. Find a way to survive. I promise I'll come to save you. We're friends after all, aren't we? And we see to it that Momonosuke will later on be taken away by Kanjuro. And Luffy says, let's head to Onigashima right away. And we see to it that, Kinemon says, okay, we have a few injured and some ships that are become unusable, but we had to disembark to the island. Dying at sea will be really humiliating. And we see a lot of people coming here and there, and Law and Kid getting ready to go get ahead to raid on Onigashima, but unfortunately for them, they get bombarded by cannon fire because we see to it that they have long-range cannons, unfortunately, because they have weapons of Wano that gave them great quality. And we see too they launch another attack, which apparently shot another boat to oblivion. And we see to it that they continue to shoot a lot of boats to oblivion, but we see to it that unfortunately for them, they get shot by something and they have a hole in this ship and they sunk to oblivion. And we see this scene right here, okay? Everyone's like, what the hell happened? That ship just sunk on its own. But we see to it, he says, let me introduce myself. I came from a country called the Sea Ryu Kingdom, the sector of the fishmen. All over the world, I have caused great harm to my comrades. Not long ago, I received a cup of sake from the Straw Hat's captain. I am the new recruit Jinbei Knight of the Sea. I'm like, what? Impossible! Everyone's like, what? No way! Even Law's in awe, and Kid's like, you're saying this guy's joining the Straw Hats? And he goes sorry for taking so long from the monologue. And Luffy, I came back alive as promised. Seems like I arrived just in time for battle, no? And everyone's like, Jinbei! Jinbei, you're here! Yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. Someone calculated that Jinbei was given an offering to join Luffy's crew many years ago. I think many people say that this happened in 2011, that Jinbei was asked to join Luffy's crew, and then he's back and he comes back in Big Mom's arc and Whole Cake Island arc, and then Later on, he's back this year. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. And it looks like Jinbei seems fine. He doesn't seem like he suffered any injuries or something since he somehow survived, which is very questionable. What allowed him to survive, though? That's the question. Like, did the former remaining of his crew decide to give Jinbei the opening time? Did German 66 decides to protect Jinbei because he's part of Straw Hat's crew, as saying, go on ahead? It's a lot of questions. What happened to Germa's 66 and freaking whatchamacallit, and the former remaining crew members of Jinbei's crew, you know, the Sun Pirates? It's a lot of questions and a lot to answer. I really hope we get that revelation soon, because I want to know how Jinbei survived, man. Because it looks like to me he survived with no injuries, no mutilations, no nothing, you know? It looks like he came back unscathed. Or, yeah. So, yeah, it's really glad to see Jinbei back, and he's given the role as the helmsman of the Straw Hat Pirates, you know? I'm like, oh man, this is gotta be good. So, looking forward to next chapter. Oda, just be careful, man. Stay healthy, stay safe. You know, a lot of the crazy freaking event happening around the world is really causing a lot of harm right now. So, if you had to take a lot of breaks or something, just do that, man. I'd rather see you healthy and safe and able to finish a series, etc., than you freaking going in the hospital and maybe close to death and then not be able to finish it. I'll keep saying that in every single one of my videos, okay? So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!